Ah, the number just updated there. Let's do a mic check first thing. Everybody hear me okay? Why am I not getting comments on my screen? Hold on. There it is. There it is, Amber. Hey, Amber. Oh, sorry, guys. The chat just showed up, and there it is. All right. How is it? Is the audio all right? Ashton, you're showing up. Oh, hold on. Transmission is unstable. All right. I'm on the hotel Wi-Fi. Let me drop off of here real. All right. All right. Hopefully, I'm not getting any transmission issues now. Hopefully that works. I just jumped off of Wi-Fi, so hopefully now on the cell network it works a little bit better. I'm going to get moving here in just a couple of minutes. I've got no plans for this, and I've got no co-pilot. These are kind of hard when there's not a co-pilot. I had Julian from Vegas Confessions podcast the last 2 times I live streamed when I was out here by myself, and that was a blast. And it also gives me somebody to hold the phone every now and then, give my arm a break. Also for bathroom breaks. I don't have to pause the live stream and go in for that. So, all right, good, Ash. That's better. Ashton, you're showing up as your well. No. Hello, Mandy, Steve G, Amber. So Amber didn't recognize me without my hat on. It is true. I wear a hat in almost every single video, live stream video. Here's the problem: live streaming is sweaty work. And it just soaks the hat. And then maybe this way we'll get a little desert evaporation out there, and maybe that'll take care of the issue. Nice and warm out here today, 75 or so and sunny. And I spent about 2 hours walking the strip. If you can't tell, I'm right outside Planet Hollywood right now in the Miracle Mile shops. Went out there today for about 2 hours, went all the way up the strip from here to the Wynn, getting you guys some footage of the strip, all decked out for F1, for an F1 video that I'm going to put out on Sunday. So be looking forward to that. I walked a lot of miles to get that. Good way to go incognito with not wearing a hat. I would say so. Yeah. Anyway, all right, we got 66 people on, guys. Hit that like button. That's going to help get this thing out to maybe more people. Get some more people on. 67. Hit that like button. Keep up with me in the chat. I'll try to keep up with you, I should say, but it's kind of hard to read them while I'm walking. So, Amber says proud of Ashton for going solo also. Well, she was out here for a conference, and I wanted very badly to go, and I couldn't just because it was during the week. Kids, dog, all that stuff to take care of at home, so I wound up having to sit that one out. Killed me, but I mean, I do come out here solo myself all the time, so. Hey, Josh and Rachel's Food and Travel. Josh, I assume, is behind the keyboard there, so I say good evening, Josh, but Rachel, if you're there, hello as well. I saw you guys in the chat. I did peek in on Tom's live stream earlier when I was up in the room getting ready, and saw you guys were there, so. Love the shirt. Thank you. Let's see. Well, I got the camera flip here, and I don't know how to fix that, but I'm a big t-shirt guy too. I like graphic tees and I like hats. That's pretty clear from all the videos. All right, I'm gonna get moving. Where should I go? Sean, I'll be in Vegas the weekend after Thanksgiving. How long is it gonna take to take down F1? I don't know. Based on what I saw out there today, it's not coming down quickly. They want us to believe that this is gonna be faster in future years. I don't believe it. I mean, it'll be a little faster, but I think it takes a month to take it all down, minimum. That's just my opinion. I think they've been... There's Rachel. All right, that's just my opinion. I think it's going to take at least a month to take everything out. Go to the Sphere? I already walked all the way to... That's not a bad idea, though. Should I go that way? I'll go that way. There's not a great signal going in and out of those Caesars properties. I'm at Planet Hollywood right now. That's the, I can't think of the name of that bar, but that's just right, the one right outside the Bach Theater. I believe that's the name of it these days. So, head out to the Strip. Are they still renovating the Heart Bar? Yes, there's all sorts of construction walls up in the casino in here. And I was going to do a walkthrough as part of this trip, and I guess I still will. But they're also changing out the carpet, so it's an absolute mess in the casino in here. They've got stuff moved all over the place, barricades up. Looks kind of like the Strip right now. So, all right, well, let's cut through the casino, head out to the Strip. People watch from Cabo. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad. I think people like me to keep walking though whenever we're live. All right, I'm gonna flip this around so you don't get me up close and personal like that. I was using the ticket desk here as my stand. Bill, thanks. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. We'll cut through the casino here, trying to be kind of incognito. Maybe I'll stick to the side. Cheryl, you talking about lost points whenever everything was down during the cyber attacks? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if any were actually lost. Head to the Strat. Good night for a long walk. I've already had a long walk today, so. I get turned around in here very easily, and now that they got construction walls up all over the place, it's going to be even worse. Hopefully Ashton keeps up with all the chat for me, because not only is it hard to read and walk at the same time, but I have a privacy screen protector on my phone. I just realized that's bad for live streaming, because when the phone is down at a certain angle, I can't see. Give you guys a little look at the carpet in here. Carpet being changed out all over the place. Boy, I should have torn the screen protector off the phone before I did this tonight. I can hardly read the chat, and that sucks. So I apologize for that, guys. Well, let's get out to the Strip. Another question about the F1 mess being cleaned up. And I don't have a very good answer for that, but I think it's going to be, personally, this is just my own opinion, I think it's going to take at least a month. It's been going up for 2 months. Crunchy 71 super chat, $20. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Congrats on 21K. Sorry, I'm trying to stand here and read that. And get this door open. One of them open.
Did you see that?
Anyway, hey, thanks for the super chat. Appreciate that so much. $20 super chat. Awesome. And thanks for congratulating us. Yeah, we were going to do a 20,000 subscriber celebration live stream and just never got around to it. And then we passed 21,000. It's like 21.2 now, so things are going all right. I'm going to take a little pause here, try to get caught up on the comments. But here you go. See the footbridge, the pedestrian bridge. You know how people were peeling off that protective film? They fixed that problem. They put fencing up on the inside of the glass so you can't touch the glass anymore. Justin, thanks. Appreciate it. In addition to the subscriber milestone of 20,000 that happened about a month ago, I was also looking forward to us hitting 3 million views, and that just happened just a couple of days ago. Those were goals by the end of the year, was to get to 20K and 3 million, and we got them done both basically before November, so that was cool. What a mess. Yeah, I agree. All right, am I going to head up toward the Sphere? I mean, that's a long way up there. Can I possibly make it? I don't know. If I get there, I get there. But you guys are just along for the ride. Live streaming alone, by the way, is a perfect opportunity for me to just ramble incessantly. So be sure and keep giving me something to talk about there in the comments. It is gorgeous out here tonight. Thanks, guys. Robert Jimenez, I prefer Fremont Street experience myself. But you know what? That's my suggestion, is if you're going to come around F1 this year, next, the year after that, as long as F1 is here, perfect time to stay on Fremont Street. Avoid all this traffic nightmare out here. Yeah, Ashton says it was hotter and it was much warmer in Missouri today than it was here, and I would believe that. I don't know what the high actually was here, but I think it was about, I don't know, upper 70s. It was nice. Little update on this ridiculous facade that's been under construction here at Planet Hollywood for what seems like about 3 years.
Now home I hit a pot and you see me. Somebody new.
Looks like the down people mover's not working tonight. Go figure. Does that surprise anyone? Sorry guys, music's a little loud over here at this restaurant. Cabo Wabo. I wanted to ask the card flipper just now if I looked like I had any hands to grab that card with. The answer is no. Keep going this way. We are going to have to go through the mess in front of the Horseshoe. You guys are about to see how crowded this side of the strip is now, with that side of the strip completely closed to pedestrian traffic. What a mess. Here's the grandstands. South grandstands. Well, everybody's going. I'm going with them. Yeah, worst is definitely a Horseshoe because, well, the front of the Horseshoe has been under construction for, gosh, what seems like 5 years. It took them what felt like 3 years to do the sign. which finally is up and looks great, but all it is a big LED board. What took so long? Eventually. Breaks my heart to see Bellagio covered like that. Yeah, it sucks. It's an absolute eyesore. I hate it. And it seems like they grossly overestimated the demand in America for F1. We just don't care. I couldn't care less about the race. Oh, there's that Vegas sewer smell. This just seems like an average night over here. It's crowded on the sidewalk. Alexa's got heaters on their patio like it's cold out here. I guess it's what you call Vegas chilly, which is not chilly at all. It's got to be still close to 70 out here. What? Snow crab legs tonight at Alexa's. Tuesday night? It's Tuesday, right?
I get it.
These VIP boxes over here to my left, they look pretty cool. I mean, other than the fact that they're covering up the most perfect site in Vegas. Try to give you a little look at them. They got the lights on inside. And the top of it up there, I was on the other side today over at Bellagio, and there's a big patio up on top. That's for the real high rollers. If the fountains weren't behind that, that'd be pretty cool looking. Puffer jackets in Vegas tonight. Yeah, you're not kidding. I'm in a t-shirt myself. Just trying not to break a sweat. All right, not too bad up here. Room to walk. Here's my issue, guys, with trying to go see the Sphere. I can't walk the sidewalk down Sands Avenue. I mean, I could, I guess, go all the way through the Venetian, but that's going to take me across the bridge, kind of right to where the ticket window is and the entrance. But that was the first suggestion, so I'm kind of headed that way right now. We're going. All right. I have to psych myself up because this is about to be ridiculous.
Tell me why can I live my life without all the things?
Get ready to get claustrophobic even if you're watching at home. Because this is the worst place to walk in Vegas and has been for the last 5 years.
Las Vegas, here like this.
Card flippers out in full force tonight, ladies and gents. See if we can get over here and show you guys what Old Red looks like.
But I got a really nice
These guys are coming here in 2024.
There's your construction update on Old Red. Not even close. Did I just see a super chat? Let me see that. Julie, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Anyway, there's Old Red. I think originally it was supposed to open in December, and I mean, it's obviously not even close to that pace. I don't want to go up this sidewalk because I don't want to go over to Caesars, or do I? Which way, guys? Cross to the other side of the strip or stay on this side? I'm going to give it a minute. I'm going to give it just a minute. Crowded. Stay on this side of the strip or go on the other. This is kind of like create your own adventure. Staying on the Caesars side. All right, that's a resounding stay. I'm gonna flip the camera. Now I got to go through the scary. Dang it! Come on, come on. I'm having a lot of luck with that. There it is. Okay. All right, we got to go through here then. This is, shall we say, the colorful side of the strip as far as characters, activity, shenanigans. Need a hat with 2 can holders. That's a pretty good idea, actually. It's already been discussed that I'm not wearing a hat tonight, but then I flipped the camera and most of you joined later. Yeah, these construction walls, I mean, there have been construction walls out here forever. Now with this Old Red going up, it's never going to end. Originally, it was just because of the sign, which they finally got done. Coming right through here is always the best place to find aspiring musicians on the Vegas Strip. They love to camp out in this little hallway down here. So tonight I'm at Planet Hollywood. Give you guys a little insight into what it's like coming here on a vlogging trip. I'm here 4 nights and I have 4 different hotel rooms booked. Hold on, I'm about to get loud. Always a saxophone down here. At least the escalator's working tonight. Can't wait to be there Monday. Well, enjoy. Does that MN stand for Minnesota? Because I'm sure you'll really like the weather here. All right, this is going to show you guys what these overpasses look like. Well, actually, take that back. They didn't have to do this one because the track does not run underneath this one. But, like I was saying, people were peeling off this protective film, so they put up fence panels to keep people from doing that. Which I think is funny that they put that stuff up so early, and then people were peeling it off everywhere. Four hotels in 4 nights. Not 4 hotels a night. No, 4 hotels in 4 nights. A little spoiler though, I'm not going to stay in one of them. You'll find out when that video comes out. You'll find out why. I was chatting with Josh about that earlier today. Josh of Josh and Rachel's Food and Travel. And he told me I had to stay in it. And I said, not if I tell the viewers I didn't stay in it. So that's my policy. You know, honesty is the best policy. You'll find out. Any guesses as to what hotel that might be? You know what? Let's just cut through here just because it always smells good in here. smells terrific. Dead like always. And I like the Cromwell. Stayed there once, kind of during COVID. Well, not kind of. It was December of 2020, so we stayed here. And the place was just basically empty. But it's almost always empty. Cut through? Let's cut through. Always good to see a little gaming action. Temperature's about the same inside or outside. Let's cut through. Doesn't smell quite as good in here. Ah, it's good to be back. You guys follow the channel very closely. You know I had such a great experience here at Flamingo earlier this year. Good to be back. Thanks, Neil. Get people riled up. Let's get some likes. I can't see the likes. I'm using the Prism Live app, so I can't see that. I can see how many people are currently on the stream, but I can't see how many likes we've got. This right here is the most ridiculous part of a casino on the Strip, I think. Did away with Margaritaville and then turned it into this. They should actually call this airport slots, because this is the most boring part of any casino on the entire Strip. From Margaritaville to airport slots. So to give you guys a hint on what hotel I'm going to cover but not stay at, even though I'm paying for a room, I mean, just think of the one hotel on the Vegas Strip that you wouldn't stay at, and that's probably it. The place where you feel like you might get accosted at any minute. Might get mugged on the casino floor. Robert, no, not Excalibur. Don't talk bad about Excalibur. That's where I was earlier. That's where I was last night. I stayed there. Ashton just alerted me to a super chat. Oh, for the joy of Vegas, thank you so much. $20 super chat, appreciate it. Congratulations. Have a drink on us, Joy and Paul. Appreciate that. Yeah, I am having trouble not running into people and reading the comments at the same time. So if I miss one, Ashton will send me a text and that'll pop up on my screen. So thank you so much.
Hit the Flamingo.
That's awesome. Lindsay, yes, I am getting my steps in, and I've already... Josh says Excalibur has an underrated casino floor, and I absolutely agree. I actually rather enjoyed playing in there over the last 24 hours. And actually, at Excalibur, they're putting in a brand new center bar. And it is smack in the center of the casino floor, right there in the middle, the crossroads. And they've got construction walls up right now. And it says coming fall, which fall's almost over with.
Like
So we'll see. I mean, I guess according to the calendar, fall's not almost over with. But to me, when it's December, it's winter. Really not too crowded out here. Somebody said, where are you staying? Well, I assume you mean tonight, because tonight is Planet Hollywood. Tomorrow night, someplace a little more swanky. Like the swankiest.
Water.
And that's Encore. I said I would never do Vegas during their winter. Neil, why is that? Can you not handle the Vegas winter? Curious. You know, we're making good time here. We might get to the Sphere yet. But like I said, I can't walk down Sands. I can't be on the sidewalk because they've got it all set up for a racetrack. So if I do that, I'm going to have to go through the Venetian. I've always gotten really poor reception in the Grand Canal shops and the Venetian in general. $213 on the stream. Welcome, guys. If you just found the stream and you don't know of the channel already, go check out the other content, the non-live content. And if you'd be so kind, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. It would be much appreciated. Trying to get now, I guess, to 25K. You know, the thing about milestones is, and the thing about goals is.
Come on in, let's get a good photo.
No thanks.
Come on.
Hey.
How many people you have online?
209.
209?
Yeah. Bumblebee there just touched my hair. Listen, I got a fresh haircut and I fixed my hair tonight. I don't need him touching my hair. I want to stick to the outside here. Harris is usually pretty loud. I'm gonna go outside. Neil loves the heat. Yeah, I mean, we like the heat too. Oh, geez, I'm steering way clear of this.
Pictures, who's ready? Are you ready?
No, that was a little too close for me. I hate snakes. I am the biggest wuss when it comes to snakes. Ask Ashton. Even the smallest little garden snake freaks me out. I hate snakes. Jordan needs a security detail. Yeah. You know, like don't touch the hair. That's rule number one. I don't have a hat on tonight, so don't touch my hair. All right, we're coming up on the Mirage grandstands. These, outside of the start and finish line, Ashton says Jordan's biggest fear. Yeah, snakes. I think that's most people's biggest fear, to be honest. Outside of the start-finish line, this is the biggest set of grandstands on the track, I think. I don't know, there's a pretty good sized set of grandstands over near the Sphere as well, but this is definitely the biggest on the Strip. Ashton's making fun of me and my snake thing. Whatevs. I think it's pretty natural for humans to hate snakes. Look, it's even biblical. Let's get over here and have a look at these grandstands. When I was making a video earlier today on the track and the Strip, I did have to admit that this section looks pretty cool. I mean, say what you will, I know it's covering up the volcano, but we know the volcano's going away anyway. Whoops. But this set of grandstands looks pretty cool. Goes from here all the way down, almost all the way down to TI. Yeah, it's funny that this is on the straightaway. They'll just be zipping by. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to see anything from this. That's the thing I don't understand about F1. I'm just not... I used to follow NASCAR a little bit, but at least, you know, with NASCAR, you can see the whole track. With F1, you get a seat in these grandstands, cool. You see them zip by once per lap. Nobody's passing. They're accelerating right here for sure. And I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, let's keep going past the Casino Royale, which supposedly is going away, huh? I don't know what's going on my screen here. It says downloading the avatar. I don't know what that means. I've probably been hacked. But yeah, here's a good look at the lights and the grandstands. I can't believe I'm walking all the way down here again. I was down here about 2:30 this afternoon. Took an Uber back to the hotel because there was no way I was going to walk back. Tonight it looks like I'm probably going to be walking back. They did, and I'm not sure why. I guess maybe because the lake comes out. But this is kind of cool. You can see there's a break in the grandstands here. You can see through. You can see the fountains, the water running off the volcano, and the Mirage sign up there, which is pretty neat. I'm trying to think if there's any place down here that I'd be able to actually see the sphere without having to go inside, go all the way through the Venetian. But with the racetrack set up, I just don't think there is. Is Circus where you are staying? Well, Circus is where I'm not staying. So yes. Yeah, I gotta see it. I gotta check it out. Boggles my mind how it still exists. Favorite pizza on the Strip? Popular question. Favorite pizza on the Strip? Well, we just passed one of them, and that's Buddy Velastro's pizza cake. I'm a big fan of that. I love the crust. It's a little pricey. I had a slice of it today. Spicy Supreme, $8.30 for one slice. But the Modelo was only $5, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, we're getting halfway close now to the end of the straightaway. Here's another look at the grandstands from this side. That's a pretty big set right there. Ashton says she loves Moneyline, and so do I. I can't forget about that. Moneyline at Aria, formerly 550 Pizza. Pizza's still pretty much just as good as it used to be. So it was in the news just a few days ago that they were draining the water from the canals here in order to build, well, you'll see it in a minute, this monstrosity over here. But the water is back in. So I don't know if that was just briefly they had to drain it to get maybe some supports in, and then they filled it back up. Pizza Aoki. Now I haven't tried that because the last time I was there at Proper Eats, it was gonna be like a 20-minute wait for a single slice, and I was like, no, forget it. But it seems strange to me that they put a pizza place in that food hall when they have 550 downstairs, which coincidentally sells slices. And it's really good. This is that giant tent, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, it's not a tent, but structure they're building here for F1. And this one really gets me because the view from up there is going to be awful. Cars are going to be going left or right here. They will be about a block from the turn, and they're going to be accelerating through this. You're not even going to be able to tell who's who. But this is some kind of hospitality high roller deal for F1 right here. Being built over. You can't see now. I can see the water underneath. You guys probably can't. So if they drained that, they filled it back up already. So. Be dead down on this end. There you go. You guys can see the water here. Surely you see the reflections on it. It looks like the water's completely filled back up. Maybe they just had to drain it to get those supports in place.
Private driver. You can take into the paddock. You put glasses on. Pit road access. The best part. Yeah. So we bought two of them.
Language. All right, I know somebody said they wanted me to go to the Sphere, but now that we've gotten all the way down here to Palazzo, I'm kind of having second thoughts. Just because I can't walk down the street, and I don't know how else exactly I'm going to get there. What do you guys think? Next up, Strat, says Josh. Right. Yeah, there it is. Hold on. Let's have a look. Oh, it doesn't look too far, you know? Maybe we should just go on down there. What about Resorts World? I don't know why I'm walking so far. You guys sent me this direction. Now I'm just here. So let's talk this through. It's the best place to go. Won't be having to go in Walgreens because I've got 2 bottles of water in my backpack. All right, fine. Nobody's saying anything. Let's go into the Grand Canal shops. Can you see the Sphere from the Strat? Well, I'm sure you can from the top. But I don't think I'm going up there. I'd lose connection in the elevator. You got to pay to go up there, so all of that. Guys, let me know if the connection gets real. Give Lil J. Lil J says hi. That's my son. He's watching right now. What's up, Jord? My screen still says downloading the avatar, which I don't even know what it's talking about. The Sahara. Well, I'm not walking all the way up there, that's for sure. If I go that way, I'm probably going into Resorts World, but I don't think I want to walk that far either. Now I've already turned around. The Oak Room. Not a soul in there. Never heard of it? That explains why. All right, listen, if we start buffering, I might have to hightail it out of here because you guys will stop watching in droves. But I'm about to go in the Grand Canal shops. And I guess head back toward the Sphere. Got nothing better to do. Is the Hoyo Hotel on my next trip? No. No. Seen everything I need to know about that. Been in there a few times. Absolutely would never set foot in one of their rooms. Tattoo on the live stream? How about that? Live tattoo. Something going on down at the Sphere tonight. I assume like. So if I can get down there and that door's open, then we'll go out there and have a look. We're not very far now. Smells like seafood. Must have been Smith and Walensky right there. Uh-oh, Ash is telling me I'm breaking up a little bit now. Connection problems. The problem is once you get into the Grand Canal shops, you kind of get stuck in here. Out. Is that the one that's down Mandalay Bay? All right, I'm looking for St. Mark's Square, and I always get lost back in here, so. Fat Tuesday. I am getting a little low on my own beverage.
Hey guys,
Super chat from Matthew, $4.99. Love the channel. You both are wonderful. Thank you. That's awesome. Really appreciate that. That's fantastic. We're losing viewers, and I think I bet it has something to do with the connection in here. Is the connection halfway decent? All right, I have found where I wanted to go. I have it on pretty good authority, and by that I mean other YouTube channels. But if I go right over there, I'm gonna be headed right at the Sphere. So let's do it. It's gonna be a boring walk. It's like a super long concourse. But let's try it. I personally have not seen the Sphere since it's been lit. Because the last time I was in Vegas, prior to this, was in July.
Sure, you're right.
ask someone now.
Gondola ride is calling me. That would be cute, wouldn't it? Me in a live stream, private gondola. 141 likes. Thanks for the update, Neil. Appreciate that. Oops, sorry. Yeah, so here's the thing. You head back toward the convention center here, and there's no signage whatsoever that says Sphere, MSG Sphere, whatever it's called. It's just the Sphere now, right? If I'm not on the right track, somebody tell me so I don't walk all the way down past the convention center here. Oh, I just saw Ashton's post. Gambling Granny, is she on the stream tonight? I mean, look at this. Suddenly now I'm very self-conscious about speaking. It's so quiet. It's so quiet back here. Is this actually going to get me to the Sphere? Now I'm whispering. Now I'm whispering. Is this actually taking me to the Sphere? Help me. Help me. Because this is a really boring place to live stream. Well, in case you guys wanted to know what convention centers in Vegas look like, this is one of the biggest. Really exciting. Really exciting. Let's chat, because I've got nothing to do while I walk down this insanely long hallway. Yeah, Kevin, it was a Madison Square Garden project, but I think they're now out of it, and that's why MSG is no longer in the name. They were partnered with Las Vegas Sands. Look how big this is. There's like hallways that go off of this main hallway that are just insane. I feel like I'm someplace where I'm not supposed to be right now. This is the end. I don't think this is going to get me there. Like, where's that go? Does this go back to the right? This is the stupidest live stream in the history of Vegas live streams now. Should I leave a trail of breadcrumbs? If I remember from last month, there should be signs in the convention center. Well, I haven't seen any, so maybe I should have gone down. Maybe I should have gone down a level. Yeah, this is a dead end. Crap. I'm going to get kicked out of here. Shining. Yeah, there aren't any signs. But say, I've looked at some other YouTube live streams, or not YouTube live streams, but videos. When they went back here, they said there were no signs. So I guess they've added them now. Red rum. Peter, here pretty soon. Just a couple of weeks, we're going to be at the Shining Hotel, the Stanley. But yeah, this does kind of have haunted hotel vibes back here. All right, I came out of St. Mark's Square, and I just kept going straight. So I'm thinking I was supposed to either go up or down. At the end of this long hallway, which is about, I don't know, a mile and a half long, there's an escalator. We'll figure it out. I can't believe we're holding so many viewers as I just walk here and whisper to myself. Hold on. Hold on. That's going to take me down to casino level. Do I need to be down? Well, I think I do. Let's do it. Where am I? Well, I'm in the Venetian. I walked out of the back of the Grand Canal shops, and I'm looking for the Sphere. And now it's hot. Just tuned in. Is this Tuscany? You know, this is Venetian. This is the convention center at the back of the Venetian. Some viewers about an hour ago sent me on a wild goose chase. They told me to go to the Sphere. But this is a busy hallway. Still not on these signs. Guys, I know this is back toward the casino. Well, I'm going back toward the casino now, so I know I'm not exactly in the right direction. But is this hallway going to get me there? Whoops. Turn. Turn. Mark says take a left. I assume you mean when I came off the escalator, and I think I agree. I mean, this is, oh, there it is. Outdoors. Let's go. You guys stuck it out. 214 people walked with me down a totally vacant convention center hallway while I quietly talked to myself. That's pretty cool. Appreciate that. We're almost there now. Almost is a relative term because it's Vegas. Yeah, I was just on the wrong level. I came out of St. Mark's, which is, I guess, on the second level of the Grand Canal shops. A lot of people coming back this way, they might have just let out on one of those postcards from Earth. Look at that. That's how you know. That's literally the only sign we've seen so far, is a guy holding a sign. Guy holding a sign is the only sign. And I don't think we're anywhere close. And now it's crowded back here. And it's still quiet. People are like whispering, making me feel self-conscious about myself. Self-conscious about myself, I think that might be a double negative. Way to persevere, appreciate it. Hall B, Hall A, surely Hall A is the last one, right? These people must have just let out from postcards from Earth, if I had to guess. Hope it's worth it. I do too. This is a stupid long walk. Insanely long walk. Here goes a pup. I want to service pup. Cute dog. If you see twins in matching outfits, run. Well, not anymore. I mean, this is... Oh. We're almost there. The only question is, can I get out onto that little platform, the viewing platform? I see an Uber in your future. Yeah, you're not kidding. The problem is I'm going to have to walk about 3 miles just to get back to an Uber pickup. Anybody know what band will be in the Sphere next? I'd like to know. I've not heard anything. My gosh, look at all these people coming from the world's most expensive movie theater. The good news is they have these moving walkways. The bad news is they don't move. Are you surprised? I see a street sign outside that says Koval, which is a piece of the F1 track. Boy, did I pick a bad time to be coming back here or what? I came back here right at let out time. Look how many people are coming out. This doesn't look like a YouTube. I'm stereotyping. It's very diverse. Doesn't look like people coming out of a concert. All ages. And they're all very quiet. Very quiet. My gosh. Later on tonight, when I'm laying in bed, I'm going to go back to the live chat replay and find out who it was that sent me to the Sphere tonight. Of course, I'm the dummy who just said, yeah, all right, let's go that way. I kid, but only a little. Talk about swimming upstream, yeah. You guys are loving this. We're close. I see it. Right out those doors. That's the platform. You guys, it's about to pay off. It's about to pay off. I apologize to anybody who's watching right now who thinks I'm going into the Sphere, because I'm not. I'm going to try to figure out if anybody would watch where they're walking. And there it is. Are you good? I'm going to see if I can get a little further over. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. I'm going to squeeze through here. Sorry. Let's get over here. Kristen, thanks so much for the super chat. Congrats on making it to the Sphere. Appreciate that. I think that makes it worth the walk. And it's pretty dang cool. And I'm standing right here at the base of it, and I'm watching it in my phone viewfinder instead of just looking at it.
Sorry for the burp, bro.
Crunchy with the $10 super sticker. Awesome. Didn't you already give a super chat earlier tonight? Well, thanks again. You know, all the congratulations on making it. Hey, I think I might be able to get this camera a little wider. Sorry. If I can figure it out without screwing up the stream. There it is. Isn't that better? It's Wonka's everlasting gobstopper. It does look a little bit like that. Yeah, the pixelation up close like this is pretty pixelated, but it's incredible from a distance. Well, that's cool. Chris Blake, hey, pretty cool last name you got there, Chris. I don't know many others like us. It is cool. I'm waiting on it to change a little bit. People are starting to go in, so it's starting to thin out a little out here. But it's cool that they did build this little patio. My gosh, people are still. This guy is coming out here to flush people out. He's waving his flashlight and telling people to leave who are taking pictures so that more people can come out. So I'm not going to be able to be here too long. That's pretty neat.
For a little while, give us some space. 2 minutes. 5 minutes, you get 2 minutes.
He's telling people there's a 5-minute limit for being on this little platform. pretty cool. Was it worth that walk from Planet Hollywood? I don't know, maybe. Had nowhere else to go. Had plenty of encouragement. Well, I think it's going to cycle back through the same stuff we've already seen, so there's the octopus.
Maybe if we just stand somewhere to
Ashton says for the viewers. Yep. I did it for the viewers. Let's have a look down here real quick. So this is the plaza outside. And whatever was in there tonight, and I'm assuming still it wasn't U2. Whatever, well, it wouldn't be because it wouldn't be over so early. U2 was there tonight, they'd probably just be now getting started. Or here soon. So this was a huge crowd for a Tuesday night, and what I assume was Postcards from Earth. Steve, yeah, I know. I can only imagine what it looks like inside. That Postcards from Earth thing looks so cool, but the price is just, it's a little much. I think maybe you can get it for as little, I say as little as $50. It's still a lot for like a little 1 hour movie. But for that price, it might be worth it. I don't know. Guess there's only one way to find out. Yeah, they're just kind of going through the same three scenes here, so we've already seen that. And I guess I'm going to turn around, see how many people can stick with me for the walk all the way back. And this does not look very fun. People still streaming out. I mean, I know the place seats 17,000, give or take, but I don't think they're putting more than, I don't know, 8,000 or 9,000 people in there for that Postcards from Earth show. This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. A 2-hour movie in a crappy theater can cost $20 these days. I mean, that's true. I knew Ashton would love this. She would have loved to be walking here right now. She loves crowds. Ellis, I assume these people all just came out of Postcards from Earth. We were just at the Sphere, and now we're headed back to, or now I'm headed back toward the Venetian. And I got caught up in this crowd. Nobody fart. Yeah, well, I can guarantee you no fewer than 25% of these people have farted in the last 5 minutes, because that's just the way crowds smell. You came, you saw, now you run the gauntlet to get out. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is so outrageously slow. I think I got here just in time though, because there's as many people going toward the Sphere now as going away from it. So if I've been Josh says, in a word, yuck. Yep.
Not already.
Better than Halloween on Fremont Street. Yeah, I agree. I don't know. No, I think that sounds pretty cool. I've never been to Fremont Street on Halloween. Oh my gosh, this is going to take forever. I almost just want to go across the street. Would that get me to the Wynn over there? Amber, yeah, I can only imagine what kind of crowd that was. You guys notice how many people now over there on the left side are going toward it? So if I had literally come 5 minutes later, there's no way I would have ever gotten there. Mike says, I wonder what the Sphere charges for its popcorn. Well, we've seen some videos, some other people's videos online that show some of the concession prices, and they are insane. They even make Vegas prices seem cheap. I don't know about popcorn, but some of the prices are outrageous. But that's just Vegas, and that's 2023. And that's what happens when you build a $2 billion movie theater. You got to charge $400,000 a day to advertise on the outside of it, or whatever it is. All right, things are starting to open up a little. Let's get back out of the strip and figure out where we go from here. And I appreciate you guys sticking with me through this. Most of this has been a very boring walk. But we did it. We've sped up from a crawl to what I would now call a leisurely pace. Search you. I know that you can't take bags in. Walking in any kind of Vegas, people will watch. That is true. Live streams are popular. Really became a big deal back during the pandemic, I think, when people felt like they were stuck at home, so they wanted to live through somebody's lens. Alright, about to get to where I can speed up a little. And that'll be nice. This is the most scenic my laundry folding night has ever been. Well, glad I could give you something to watch. And now, I mean, like, they put this rope here. There's so much space in here, but they put a rope and limit us to like half of it, not even half of it.
That's kind of what they're trying to do.
My gimbal arm is getting tired. I'm having to go left-handed now. This has been quite the marathon. Cannot wait to see how many steps I've taken today. Almost back to the convention center. I haven't had any dinner tonight. What time is it? 6:45. I'm starting to get ready, starting to feel ready for some dinner. And whenever I get hungry enough, that's probably when this live stream ends tonight, because you guys don't want to sit and watch me eat. El Gordo tacos. You know, I'm not that far from it, but that just takes me further away from where I need to go back. That guy is advertising a 6-minute walk to the Sphere. I don't think he's taking into account current traffic. This is the first floor, Gladys. I was on the second floor, and that didn't get me there. And I found my way back down here to the first floor, and that got me there. You can see right up ahead is the connector between Venetian and Palazzo, I think. If I'm looking at that right. Oh, let's get some lobster meat. You know, that is something I could get behind. I love lobster meat. You know what? All right, I'm in. It's gonna be hard to. It's buried back in the Grand Canal shops, and I always have a hard time finding it. But we'll get there. We'll get there. I can get a drink, get one of my bottles of water out of my backpack. That sounds great. Let's do that. Alright, people are not walking fast enough for my liking. I'm going to make the pass on the outside here. I think I need to go up right here, don't I? Get up to Lobster Me. Yeah, pretty sure I go up right here, I get back into the Grand Canal shops, and I find Lobster Me. Grand Lux Cafe, you know, I've never eaten there. But that's a sit down. You guys don't want to sit there while I order and wait on my food and all that. Sweet Tea Shelby Adventures Bye. You're headed out. Thanks for watching. Derek, where am I? This is the Grand Canal shops at the Venetian. Ah. So you guys, so if you want to know how to get to the Sphere, don't do what I did. I came right back here, and instead of going down that escalator, I went down that hallway. And that's where the shining moment was. Don't go down that hallway, go down this escalator, and then keep going straight. Lesson learned. So if we ever have like $3,000 tickets to see U2, which I would never do because I don't like U2. If we ever have tickets to the Sphere, now I know where to go. Okay. Left or right, I can't remember. I'm gonna need to find a directory. Easiest place in town to get lost right here, in my opinion, is pretty much anywhere in the Venetian and Palazzo. I'm looking for a mall map. I don't see one yet. I get so easily lost in here. Chat has quieted down a little bit. This is the way I came from. So I think it's got to be back the other way. But I got to find a map. Is that Snurcupine? Sorry, I see the super chat and I appreciate it. Can we get an ice cream? Thanks for streaming tonight. Well, thank you so much for the super chat, and an ice cream sounds great. Atomic Saloon's back this way. This is right back to St. Mark's Square. I just need to find a map real quick. Sorry guys, I'm just wandering aimlessly at the moment. Back the other way. Up, and then left. All right, I'm going to take your word for it. I'm just going to go. And that seems right. That seems like the right direction, so I trust you. You need a Fat Tuesday knuckle dragger. No, I'm going to pass on that. I mean, they are pretty good, but I don't think I need 6,000 calories worth of a frozen drink right now. What I need is some lobster on a stick. They want you totally lost until you've emptied your wallet. Yeah. I mean, that used to be the casinos, but now they'll just take it however they can get it. Lost in Vegas? No, I'm not necessarily lost. I'm just looking for one very specific shop. I mean, I know where I am, sort of. This ain't it. This is all the way back to the entrance, I think. And I'm watching a live stream, trying to keep an eye on my screen, but I still haven't seen a mall map anywhere. Here's Atomic Saloon, which, by the way, guys, is a phenomenal show. Well, we're all the way down here at the love sign now, which is quite cool. There it is from the back, and they've got an F1 car on the platform down here. Let's go down and take a look at that while we're here. That's pretty cool. The car is actually, I've never seen an F1 car in person, and it's a little bigger than I thought it was. That's what she said. It's longer than I thought it was. That's what she said. But I know the cockpit isn't very big. No, I know. I'm just coming down to show the car. I'm going to go back up the other side because now that I'm here, I've got my bearings a little bit better. I just came down here to show the car. Here it is. This is what is destroying the strip for so long. That is cool, though. That's really cool. All right, back up. Peter says, and faster than expected. I think you're probably talking about the innuendo that that's what she said earlier. F-150. All right, we're headed back up. Let's have a look at the left sign. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to finally get some lobster. And shortly after that, I'm probably going to end the stream and go find myself a Uber pickup area to go all the way back, because these old feet have taken a pounding today. Live looking at the water over here. Water level just fine. Have surcharges started yet for transport? Not that I'm aware of. I did take 2 Ubers today, and one was only $9, the other one was $16. And I was talking to the drivers both about F1, and the second driver said that if the surcharges aren't good enough, he's not going to drive. He doesn't want to deal with it unless they're really going to make it worth his while. And I don't blame him. It's just a mess. Hey, does this look familiar, guys? We've already been here about 3 times today. And unless I'm absolutely blind, I still have not seen a mall map. I kind of feel like the description of how to get to your room in Vegas Vacation. Back up and take another right. This is a maze, says Josh, and this is like Groundhog Day. Yes. Nobody's more aware of that than me at this particular moment. But when I finally see Lobster Me, it's going to be the most beautiful moment. There's -5. If the intent is to confuse people, this is the best design I've ever seen. I'm going to come in here often enough to know my way around. Look at this, we finally got a map. Specialty foods, lobster meat, $2.57. $2.54, $2.50. I got it. I think. Does anybody see it?
Just take an elevator to...
Well, it's not exactly straight ahead. It's around this way. Look what I see. Look what I see. My gosh, I think I need about 3 lobsicles now after that. Don't judge me based on the amount of food that I order here because I am... Finally. That was intense. Bear with me while I have a look at the menu and then order. Actually, I'll set you guys down right here. Turn the camera. Oh, transmission is lobster roll, lobster grilled cheese. Where am I? I'm at Lobster Me in the Grand Canal shops at the Venetian. I think I'm going to get myself I think I'm going to get a lobster roll. Should I go truffle or Cajun? Premium sides, Cajun fries, $2 extra. That's definitely what I'm going to get. Do it like J&R, $140. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure Josh and Rachel would just go ahead and order this entire menu, and I would be envious. Well, wouldn't eat there. I don't do sea bugs. Tony Jazz, hey, what's up? Oh, well, I could have ordered right down here around the end, but I was too busy reading the comments. This is going to be expensive because I'm going to get the lobster roll with the Cajun fries and probably a beer. Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So you guys don't have to just look at the menu anymore. You guys can look at me, I guess. That's not much better. But it's taking a little while. I am starving. My decision not to wear a hat tonight was a good idea because I am sweating profusely. Bear with me, I'm almost to the front of the line here. Let's see the drinks up on the menu. You know, I'll probably sit up here at the bar. I don't know, there's a table over there. Steve G, thank you so much for the super chat. $10. That's going to get me a good portion of my lobster roll. Appreciate that. That's awesome. All right, I finally made it. I finally get to order. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. Whoops. Hi there. I'm going to do the 4-ounce lobster roll with Cajun fries.
You want to do it warm with butter or toast?
Yeah, warm with butter, please.
Anything to drink?
A Corona, please.
Would you like lime and beer?
Yes, please.
Is it for here or two?
For here.
Good. It's up to inside for the shoes. I'll be back.
Nancy, how often do I go to Vegas? Well, this is my 4th time this year. It was 6 last year. Coming again in December, so 5 times roughly. Rachel likes the order. Number 52. Sounds good. Thank you. Might sit over here at the bar. It's a little crowded. Actually, this will work right here. So let's chat while I wait on I forgot my number. Hold on. Thank you. She saw I was struggling to carry all my stuff, so she brought my number over to me. Let's chat while I wait on the lobster. Oops, wrong way. All right. Worked up quite the appetite. My screen still says downloading the avatar. I have no idea what that avatar is. How often do I eat lobster? Well, not that often. I'm a crab leg guy. Edward 8th wants to know where Hayden is. I think he means Ashton. She's back home in Missouri. This is a solo trip, specifically to make videos, YouTube videos. And it's becoming more and more that way, which is kind of, it is what it is. It works out, but I long for a vacation like we used to have when we came to Vegas and didn't always have a camera in hand. And I would say Ashton is in total agreement with that. Tony, no, I'm not here for F1. I don't want to be anywhere near Vegas whenever F1 happens. But trying to get this trip out of the way before F1 happens. And then hopefully I'll be here for Fontainebleau in December. And hopefully the majority of it is taken down by then. Where am I right now? I am at Lobster Me at the Grand Canal shops at the Venetian. Been walking a while and I needed some nourishment. So lobster roll, Cajun fries, Corona Extra. What is the chance of moving to Vegas since the channel is based in Vegas? Well, we would love to do that. And I think we probably will one day live in Vegas, but it's probably going to be long after this YouTube thing is over with. It's going to be like 10 years from now. And I can't imagine we're still going to be doing any YouTube in 10 years. I mean, I could be wrong. We need a couple 100,000 subs to make that worthwhile. Need to be a full-time job in order for that to happen. So, I mean, if enough of you guys subscribe, if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do it. Get us to 100,000 subs, and then maybe it could be a full-time job, but that's like bare minimum how many subs it would take to get the kind of views it would take to make it more than a hobby. More Ashton, says Jeff. Well, maybe she'll comment back to you. It's just hard when it's a hobby. Life gets in the way, and it's more my hobby than it is Ashton's. Clearly, it's kind of I'm the one who kind of refuses to let it go, so I keep pushing it forward. Edward, am I an extrovert? No, I'm far from it. Far from it. Yes, thank you. Thanks. Lobster roll has arrived. I'm going to turn it around. No, I'm not. I should make Ashton a mod. Yeah, I know. But I'm not on the YouTube app, so I can't do it now. I didn't set it up that way, and now I can't. Now I can't do it. Apologies if you guys hear eating sounds. John, I'm very offended by you saying that she looks better. Because that's just the absolute truth. Hold on, let's flip this around. Have a look at the lobster roll. This is the 4 ounce. I really probably wanted the 6 ounce, but it was like an extra. It was like $10 more for 2 more ounces of lobster. Yep. Hold on, I'm gonna flip it around. There's the lobster roll. I got it hot with the Cajun fries, with a Corona. And anybody want to know what the total was in Vegas prices for a little lobster me dinner? It was $39 and some change. Cost of doing business. Amber, appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I try to get a little bit of balance. But it's hard for Ashton to be on. She has a lot less free time than I do, and that's when I have to do all of the work. My apologies for eating on camera. But I wasn't quite ready to end the stream, and I needed some food, so. So you guys chat away. It is quite good. What I normally like to get here is the lobsicle, which is just a lobster tail on a stick. You can get it grilled or fried. I prefer grilled. I didn't actually even see it on the menu. I'm sure they still have it. But Edward, Kansas City fan? Yes. I mean, we're from Missouri, so Chiefs fans at least. That's a no-doubter. Lobster roll on a scale of 1 to 10. I'll go with 7. I prefer the lobsicle. But this is good. Who has the best Philly? Yeah, very good. Thanks. Who has the best Philly cheesesteak in Vegas? You got me. I don't know. Sorry that I don't know, but I don't. I'm not a huge Philly guy. I like them all right. Now I see what Ashton's talking about. Well, a replay of Sunday's game, Sunday morning's action from Frankfurt. That was, so speaking of that, that's never good when you're, what is your favorite budget-friendly play to stay in Vegas? I need a little more information on that, a little more on the question. Like the best way to get a good deal? Honestly, if that's the question, here it is. We have the MGM credit card. It used to be the M Life Rewards card, the MGM Rewards card. And that's our primary credit card. We use that for everything. We continue to come to Vegas and gamble less and less all the time. But thanks to that credit card, we stay MGM Gold. I swear our offers, I know they say that your offers are only based on your gambling activity, but our gambling activity continues to go down and we continue to get roughly the same offers. We don't get always comped rooms, especially on the weekends, but they're heavily discounted or partially comped. It'll be comped for maybe one night and then we get a discount on the other two or whatever. But I swear our comp offers have stayed the same for a long time despite the fact that our gambling activity has gone way down. And keeping that credit card helps us to stay gold, MGM Gold, which means you get the $100 annual dining credit and you don't have to pay resort fees, which when you come to Vegas 5 or 6 times a year and you're staying 3 or 4 nights each time, that is a lot of money back in your pocket by not having to pay that resort fee. I mean, it's $40 a night times, I don't know, 20 nights a year. You know, you got to spend a lot of money on the card, but it's our primary credit card. We use it for almost everything. So, viewer numbers are dwindling, and I understand it because I'm sitting here just eating a lobster roll and talking to the camera. I have a great appreciation for Josh and Rachel now for doing all that eating on camera. I don't like to do it. I know it's not live when you guys do it, but I'm sure it still takes some getting used to. Favorite hotel? Wynn, Cosmo, something like that. A couple of our favorites. When are we going to do another Aria Sky Suites video? Probably never. That's way too expensive. The Sky Suites are nice, but I don't think they're worth the outrageous premium they charge for those rooms. How long have we been going to Vegas? Well, Ashton and I have been together since 2012. And we've been coming to Vegas together since early 2013. The first time I was ever in Vegas was in 2009, and it was right at the height of the Great Recession, and I got spoiled by how cheap everything was. I mean, that was the biggest economic downturn since the Great Depression, and Vegas was desperate to get people in here. Matt, about the comp offers. Yeah, our spend at MGM Resorts is pretty good. I mean, we buy pretty expensive dinners and all of that, cocktails and the like, but our gambling goes down, especially the more YouTube we do, the less we gamble. So clearly we don't have a gambling problem because we never chase our losses. When we start out a trip losing, we tighten up and just say, forget it, let's go do something else. And that's every trip. I gotta say about lobster meat right now, the lobster is good. These Cajun fries are great. These are absolutely phenomenal. Definitely glad I upgraded to the premium side. I'm about halfway done here, guys, and then I'll be able to move along. So you guys don't have to watch me eat anymore. What's that? If one chases losses, that means one has a gambling problem. Great. I may have to fix that for myself. Yeah. No, we never say, oh, I'm going to get that back. Let's just put some more money in there and we'll get the bonus soon or whatever. It doesn't happen. I will say last night I was playing Planet Moolah, which is probably my favorite slot machine right now. And it was killing me. And I did hit that button a few extra times chasing the bonus, and I got it. And the bonus paid me like $230 and got me back up. So I felt pretty justified that time, but I don't make that a habit. And that was at Excalibur, where we've always had better luck. I think it's a little bit looser at Excalibur. Regarding Cosmo, we don't get anything from Cosmo because we've hardly ever gambled there. So we don't get any Cosmo offers. We try to do almost all of the gambling that we do. We try to keep them all at MGM Resorts, just so that we can keep what offers we do have, keep them coming. It's funny that I'm eating at Lobster Me tonight because tomorrow night I'm going to the Golden Knights game. And I was thinking after the game's over that I need to try out Luke's Lobster because I've got that one on the park now. And I've never had Luke's Lobster. And I want to compare it to Lobster Me. So I might get a lobster roll again tomorrow night after the hockey game. Buffalo Soldier, do you play any table games or poker or just slots? We both of us, Ashton and I both, would greatly prefer to play blackjack all the time and just never go to the slots. We don't care for slots. We've never had any luck at slots. We've never had a hand pay. But we can sit for hours and kind of break even at the blackjack table, which is what we prefer to do. The problem is $15 to $25 blackjack players don't get any comps for that. I mean, your tier credits, your comps for playing $15, $25 blackjack, you have to play for hours and hours and hours on end to even get their attention. And that's not what we do. We'll go play for 2 hours, depending on how it's going. Or we might play for 20 minutes and say, this is cold, let's get the heck out of here. So I hate when I go sit down at a blackjack table and I put my card down. Pit boss comes over and takes it, looks at how much I bought in for, logs it into the computer system, and then half the time, it's not even 15 minutes later, I'm leaving the table. I mean, when that happens, you're getting no comps for that. Just got a text on my screen. Looks like Ashton is headed to bed. 2 hours later in the central time zone than here. Everybody say good night to her. Better odds at blackjack. Well, yeah, absolutely. And you know what will happen these days? Mostly, we'll start out a trip and we'll just instantly be down $200 or $300 playing slots. And when I say instantly, I mean like in the first 30 minutes. Because we bet $2, $3, you know, $2, $3 spend, something like that. And you get cold. I mean, you can lose $300 in 20 minutes. It's no problem. Then we will go to the blackjack table. I say we don't have a gambling problem, but we'll go to the blackjack table intent on making it up. And a lot of times we do. We'll go to the blackjack table and between the two of us, you know, walk away up 200 and we've just recouped 2/3 of our losses. Doesn't always happen, obviously, but it seems like it happens a good amount of the time. I also do like 3-card poker, but that is, I mean, that's just a dumb luck game. I mean, there's one way to play it, and that's just a dumb luck game. But at least there's a chance you could hit some jackpot playing 3-card poker. Joe McNally, $10 super chat. Vegas for my, it's scrolling. 21st birthday, for my 2 times 21st birthday in May. We're staying on Fremont to relive our broke college years. What hotel would you suggest? We usually stay at Caesars. What cabana for our cheat day? Excuse me, do you mean cheat day as in cheating on the budget? I mean, obviously downtown. We still have never stayed on Fremont, and when we finally do, Circa is at the top of the list, obviously. Now, that's not a budget-friendly trip. Circa's expensive. So if I was going to go downtown and try to save a little bit of money, quite honestly, I might go to the Plaza. I've never stayed there, but as a YouTuber, we've watched a lot of Plaza videos and are really impressed with it. Casino floor is a little iffy, notwithstanding that new part. But the Plaza looks okay. It looks pretty decent for the price. That's what I'll say about that. And of course, we love Oscars. Now they've got the new carousel bar and just some cool stuff happening at the Plaza. So if I wasn't gonna stay at Circa, I'd probably stay at the Plaza downtown. I mean, the Golden Nugget would be a good option too, but again, that's not cheap. Cheating on budget. So cabana, cheating on budget. Well, if you're staying downtown, I mean, if you're gonna go to the Strip for the cabana, I would say something like MGM Grand, so that you get some of your cabana costs in food and beverage credit. I want to say Park MGM might do that as well. Only a couple MGM resorts do that. None of the Caesars properties do, to my knowledge. All right, I've made it through the Lobster. Just a few fries left, and then we'll start walking again. I am impressed that so many of you guys have continued to watch while I just sit here and eat on camera. I really appreciate that. And I guess after this, maybe I'll head downstairs and go through the Venetian's casino. And then head back toward home base, which for tonight is Planet Hollywood. And Joe, if you don't want to do a cabana, if that's too expensive or you don't want to go that far, day beds at the MGM Grand are a pretty good option. They have these things they call pods, which is really just kind of like a miniature day bed. It's plenty big for 2 people. And those can be usually had for, I don't know, $200 or $300. And you get 50% of that in food and beverage credit, which is awesome. So we've done that many times. Well, not many times, I think maybe 3 times. Trying to read the comments. Trying to make sure I know which way to go whenever I leave here to get back to the Venetian casino. We don't want to wind up lost inside the Grand Canal shops again. We're coming up on 2 hours on the stream here. I probably am not going to go more than 2.5 hours tonight. I did start this good and early tonight. I got some filming and stuff to do back at the hotel. And I don't want to get back there just totally wiped out to where I can't get anything done. I'm off to a slow start on this trip. This trip I had in my mind. I thought I was going to come out here for 4 days, 4 nights. And I thought I had ideas for 12 videos. And I've already scaled that back to 10. Because I'm off to a slow start, and I'm going to the Golden Knights game tomorrow night. Already bought my ticket on StubHub, so that's happening. That's going to take up most of the evening tomorrow night, and of course I'm switching hotels again tomorrow. Amber, 3 lefts and a right, and that emoji tells me I'm good. Thank you. That emoji tells me that's sarcasm. I do think if I go right here, back that way is the casino. I should be able to get there this time. Do you have a favorite MGM hotel stay in Vegas? Well, actually, we did a video on that. We ranked the MGM resorts, in our opinion, and we put Cosmopolitan at the top of that list. I know that's still not folded into the MGM Rewards program, but it's going to happen very soon now, and it's owned by MGM, so that's what I would say. Joe, Blues playing? No, we're Golden Knights fans. They're playing the Kings tomorrow night. We adopted the Golden Knights in their first year of existence because we were such Vegas people, and there was no way in you-know-what that we were ever going to like the Raiders. I mean, we had a football team. We didn't have a hockey team. And so we decided that was a good time to start watching hockey and just become Golden Knights fans from day one. And it's been a pretty good existence. Pretty good franchise to start liking from the jump. Because they've been, I don't know if you follow sports at all, but they've been pretty good. And they're 11-1-1 this year. 11-1-1 or 12-1-1? Something like that. So, pretty good again. Hey, the lobster roll was good. That's the worst pickle spear I've ever had in my life. You can tell. Look how floppy it is. That's what she said. That was awful. That pickle spear was like the consistency of pickled okra. That was terrible. Okay. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, that's exactly. I mean, we could have been Blues fans, but we didn't really follow hockey until the Golden Knights came around, and then we saw it as we're like, oh, this is a good time to get into it. That way we can start with a team straight out of the gate. And so that's what we did. Jeff, use TickPick. Yeah, I looked at TickPick and StubHub today, and I wound up buying from StubHub. TickPick, StubHub are usually the same price. It's just a different pricing structure. I wound up getting my seat from StubHub. It's in the upper deck on the 4th row, so it should be a pretty decent seat. What is your name on the STR? Is it like my street name? My actual name is Jordan. Kevin, appreciate it. I mean, you know, I've been sitting at about 140 people watching for a while now, and I do kind of like to just sit and chat with you guys. It's kind of fun. It's easier. I can actually follow the comments and actually reply to your comments if I'm just sitting here, as opposed to walking around out on the strip. I miss half the comments, especially if Ashley's not there to tell me. So, you know what? I mean, maybe I'm here 2 more nights after this. Might do another one, but when it gets down to the last day or 2 of a trip, I always start to get so tired. I lose all motivation to do this again because it is exhausting. I think the A's coming to Vegas is a great idea. I mean, I don't hate the idea. I know the locals don't like it because they don't like they don't like public funding going to the stadium, which I get. So, and they already have a former Oakland team that they don't really want. And the A's are a terrible franchise. So the people of Vegas would much rather have an expansion baseball team than getting the A's, but it is what it is. All right, one more sip, and then we're going to start walking. Back through the Venetian Casino. I would like to do a little bit of gambling on this stream, but there's a couple things. I don't have my Grazie card with me, and I don't want to go to the desk to get one. And also, I'm staying at a Caesars property tonight, so I kind of need to give them a little play. It's not a comp room, but it's about $100 discount off the rack rate, which is crazy because we never gamble at Caesars properties, and they still give us midweek comps a lot of times and super discounted weekend days. Well, Kevin, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I mean, it's giving me some company on a solo trip. I've got company here. Jeff, A's AAA team is better than the big club. You're not kidding, and their AAA team is here in Vegas. So what's going to happen there? I mean, is the AAA team still going to stay here and play at Las Vegas Ballpark while their big league affiliate is in the same city? That seems questionable at best. And the Las Vegas Ballpark looks pretty cool for a minor league park. Movie trivia, Oscar Steakhouse. Well, sure, yeah. That's Sam is less than friendly to Ginger in that scene when he's trying to figure out what happened to his money. That was filmed right there in the dome at Oscar Steakhouse. We sat in, I think it was the booth right next to that one, which was pretty cool because we're big fans of Casino. I don't know how many times I've seen Casino, but it's probably 30, 40. All right. Wait, hold on. All right, time to move on. Head through the casino, get back outside. I don't know if the stream will make it all the way back to Planet Hollywood, but we'll just see how it goes. I'll throw my trash away real quick. All right. Every time I'm doing a live stream, I have that moment where I stand up and I freak out because I don't think I have my phone because I don't feel it in my pocket. And then I realize it's in my hand. It's on the gimbal. I'm talking to it right now. All right, back this way. Alrighty, have we been here tonight? That's pretty cool. Jordan, but do you have your sunglasses? Well, I didn't ever have any sunglasses on this stream tonight. Back to St. Mark's Square. A lot of YouTube videos have been done on this Brera Osteria here, or however you pronounce that. They've got some pretty good deals. Look how busy it is tonight. And this is a Tuesday night. Absolutely packed over here. And did I do it again? Did I go the wrong way again? I swear I was following signage. Amber, I don't know what you're talking about the sunglasses thing. I always keep track of my sunglasses. I lose them in the ocean. That's a very common thing. But that's not a Vegas thing. That is my other vacations. I lose a pair of sunglasses in the ocean every single time I'm in Florida. I don't know if Matthew does or not. Headed back toward the casino. I'm happy to announce that I made it out of the Grand Canal shops this time. Well, not quite yet, but I did finally go the right way. Up ahead, Atomic Saloon. Terrific show. We loved it. Who's seen that before? We thought that was awesome. I'm a Spiegelworld guy. I like the Spiegelworld shows. I really liked Opium. And Absinthe was really good, but it's been quite a few years now since we saw that, so I understand it's a little different now. I mean, largely the same, but I've heard it's not quite as good as it used to be back when it was new. But Spiegelworld shows are cool. Edward says, you're a gutsy introvert. Well, so here's the thing. I used to be extremely introverted. And now, as I've gotten old, as what happens with all older people, you just start talking. You just start talking. And then you get to the point where you become the guy. It's like those commercials. You know those commercials, how you becoming your parents? I hate to say it, but that's exactly what's happening. And it makes me feel really old. But you know, I'll talk to anybody about the weather. Just stuff that doesn't matter. I'm now the guy who starts up conversations with strangers in the elevator, and it's embarrassing. I almost can't stand not to start the conversation now. Well, like I said, I don't really think I want to give Venetian or Palazzo any of my gambling dollars on this trip because I just try to keep them all in one place. Pat75 says, the older I get, the more I hate people. I get that too. I get that as well. You know what I used to hate? I used to hate this casino, and now the more times I come in here, I actually like it. Viewership is ticking down, and I think it might be time to end the stream. It's been 2 hours and 15 minutes roughly. My legs have carried me just about as far as I think they can carry me tonight. And I think I'm probably ready to just go find the nearest Uber pickup area and get on out of here. So, that said, let me turn this around. If you stuck it out for the entire 2 hours and 15 minutes, that is greatly appreciated. That's super cool. I know there have been at least some people. Amber's still on here. She's here since the jump. That is super cool. Oh boy. I've still got some stuff to do back at Planet Hollywood when I get there. Some filming. So now you know there's a Planet Hollywood video coming to the channel soon. If you're watching tonight and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Also be sure to like this live stream. Leave us a comment down below. And yeah, maybe I'll live stream again. It's not going to be tomorrow night because I'm going to be at the hockey game. Could be Thursday night, but I got a lot of stuff going on filming wise on Thursday. So this could be the only live stream of the trip. It's always a good time. I enjoy doing it. You'll always get one whenever I'm here solo because I enjoy doing it. Ashton doesn't like quite all the walking. It's actually just, it's exhausting to keep up with this and walk at the same time. So anyway, I'm rambling at this point. I'm going to jump off here. Thanks everybody that watched. And you know how I got to end every single video, whether it's a live stream or a video. We'll see you in the next one, guys, because there's always more for us to show you on Show Me Vegas. See you guys.